Alex frowned, eyes cold with anger. Let's not just sit on our hands, they said, and I agreed. Over the next few days, I couldn't stop thinking about Dean sneaking around our property. I felt violated, like someone rummaged through my life's private things. Then I remembered the empty gas can. What if I turned it into bait? Something that would stick to him, literally. I stocked up on supplies, a half-gallon of gas, a cup and a half of sugar, loose glitter, fishing line, a Sharpie, tape, and a tube of Vaseline. Late that night, I mixed the gas and sugar in the can, shook it until the crystals dissolved into syrupy sludge, then poured in glitter until it clung to the sides. I added water to fill it up and taped a note to the bottom. Smile. You're on camera, asshole. Then I smeared Vaseline around the handle and dusted it with more glitter so that whoever grabbed it would end up a walking disco ball. Finally, I tied it by fishing line to our porch railing just under the doorbell Cam's gaze. By sunrise, the trap was set. Days passed. I checked the feed obsessively every morning, hoping for a sign. Nothing. No SUV, no hooded sweatshirt, no tubing. I wondered if Dean had moved on or if he'd outsmarted me. I tried to distract myself, went for walks with Alex, cooked a new curry recipe, even helped Mrs. McAllister with her vegetable garden. Every time I rounded the corner back toward home, I imagined Dean skulking behind the fence, waiting to strike. Then one morning, the can was gone. My heart skipped a beat when I saw the empty space on the railing. I blinked twice, grabbed my coffee, and rewound the footage to 6:30. A figure in a gray hoodie climbed the steps, paused, and yanked the can off its hook. Hesitated for a second, camera blinking behind them, then sprinted toward a white SUV parked at the fence line. I watched as they jumped in, foot on the pedal, and peeled out of the driveway in a plume of dust. Their face was mostly hidden, but the familiar posture, the way they clutched the glitter-speckled handle, it had to be him. I called Molly immediately and left a breathless message. He got it. It's gone. Within the hour, Molly called back. Checked with Dean. He said his SUV broke down this morning, out by the old mill road. He's texting us that someone put water in the tank and it's all gummed up. I laughed so hard I nearly spilled coffee down my shirt. He actually fell for it, I said, tears in my eyes. By noon, I was on the phone with Deputy Thompson again. I didn't hide my satisfaction when I told him about the broken-down SUV and the water in the tank. He chuckled. Looks like you caught him good. I sent him the new footage, him sliding off that handle, his face still concealed but too recognizable to Dean's mom and sister. Thompson promised he'd take it from there, and for the first time since the gas cap incident, I felt that tight knot of anxiety unravel. That night, Alex and I cracked open a bottle of cheap red wine on the porch. The Pacific wind whipped through the oaks overhead, carrying the promise of rain. We sat in silence for a while, watching the empty driveway. Finally, Alex nudged me. So, pettiest revenge ever? I grinned. Definitely top 10. And as the darkness closed in, I realized this chapter was over. But with Dean out of commission again, I couldn't help wondering what mischief he'd cook up next. Either way, I'd be ready.